Hi, welcome back. We will finish this chapter off in this episode. This is actually a very long chapter. Part of it is because how difficult the jumps has been, at least to me. So if you are still with me, let's enjoy this together. We were able to find Theo again here and have a little conversation with him because he was lost. So after seeing all the levels thus far, I hope you can agree with me that the levels are actually super difficult. Well, at least for me, even after I rewatch it, I still wouldn't want to replay this particular chapter because how difficult these jumps are. I'm actually glad that I was able to complete them, and most likely I probably wouldn't want to do it again. But the thing is that probably would be a nice feature if they allow you to select exactly the room that you are in and actually do just those rooms. Because sometimes you just want to go back and revisit a particular room that you were stuck on for so long, and just to see how you are after you have proper rest and everything. Unfortunately, that feature is not in there, but yeah, that would be nice. And again, looks like I lied again. This room is actually the longest that I took to complete. I think it's because I tried to get that strawberry. Otherwise, if you were just to try to go through the game, probably wouldn't be as bad because yeah, it wouldn't be as difficult if I just decided to leave the strawberry behind. But because I felt like I knew how to get that, all I was lacking was just the execution, so that's why I felt like I should just get it anyway. The only strawberry that I didn't even want to attempt was the one that I don't even have a clue to how to even approach it. And of course, those ones that I didn't even see them, I didn't even know where they are. That actually seems to be my motto for life. Just try your best and accept what you have accomplished. Playing this game reminded me a lot of a YouTuber that I used to watch. um, back when StarCraft 2 was just came out. I don't know if any of the viewer would know about this person. Um, this YouTuber his YouTube channel was called Side StarCraft. I remember him playing what was that called? I think it was called My Name is Dashi. And yeah, that game, when I was watching him play, I was like, okay, no way, never, there's no way that I would ever attempt that. And I think that's also a time that I think I spend most of the time kind of looking and watching other people play instead of kind of trying it out on my own. And I really didn't have much drive to try the game myself. I think I kept telling myself that I just don't have the time and I'd rather do other things. And but I did eventually kind of got out of that mentality, and I started playing instead of just watching. I know that my recording voice is actually pretty low. I don't know if this is how I really talk in real life, but then it's also could be due to the microphone that I'm using. I'm actually just using the one that comes with the headset, so it's not a very good microphone, of course. I don't know. I will see if I want to invest in one that's better for the job, but at the current moment I think this should suffice. I realized I took many breaks to complete this chapter because I was able to see how many recordings that was part of this chapter, and I saw there was about 4 or 5. So that means that's how many breaks that I took, and that can really just show you how difficult this chapter is to me. If you're watching this video, I'm sure that you don't think this way, but then for many parents that I've met so far, they are against the idea of having kids playing games because they worry that games may be bad for the kids and they would not study. I'm actually completely against that idea because I actually think playing games make your kids smarter and become more reactive. But of course, depending on the kind of game that they play. If your kids or if anybody is kind of like that are more accepting of every single genre that they can get their hands on, then I feel like you will become a much well-rounded person. Take this game for example. So you are training your reflexes. You also learn about problem solving, and you also learn some meaning of life just from the story alone. Well, you'll see that become more obvious in the later chapter. And you get to learn all that just from playing this game alone. And not to mention there are literally, I wouldn't say millions, but there are a ton of other games outside outside, and many are even free to play. And just depends on which area that you wanna be able to improve on. and also to kind of help yourself to get better. This chapter feels like it's going on and on forever, but of course, part of it is due to how many times I have to go through in order to complete some of the rooms. And yeah, but just I feel like even if I were able to complete the rooms in a reasonable time, this chapter itself still has many parts that go into it. Like for example, even after I complete this part, I still have another major session to go through, which would last me at least another 15 minutes or so. So yeah, I feel like this chapter is probably one of the longer ones. I got every cassette as long as I was able to kind of stumble upon them, but I never figured out what I could do with it. Now we are entering the final portion of this chapter. You're gonna see it's going to be a pretty fun ride, but it's also kind of annoying. I think it's because I kind of don't enjoy being chased by something else when I'm trying to finish my jumps. Basically, Mr. Oshiro turned into a monster after my inner self started to insult him. and he felt like he felt he was attacked. So he started getting mad, and that's why his became supposedly he became a monster, and then he started chasing me. By now, you should realize that basically the goth-like version of myself is actually the other side of this the character I'm playing. Basically, she's struggling to cope with the other side of her, because the other side of her, she feels like the other side of her kept on dragging her down and doing the things that she doesn't particularly like about herself. Alright, here we go. I did make several attempts for this strawberry, and I thought at the time I concluded that in order for me to make this jump, I had to be able to step on his head while I make the jump. Um, yeah, so that's why I felt like the timing was too difficult to get, and I think at this point I just wanted to finish off this chapter. I don't want to linger anymore, so that's why I just decided to go ahead and finish this room without getting the strawberry. So if you don't want to see me continue dying and ended up with no strawberry, please just skip ahead. I know up to this point my thumb was extremely sore, and I just couldn't. Some of the jumps I couldn't even adjust my finger right. This is the last room before the chapter ends, so we are almost there. Here we finally made it, and that was a huge relief. Because here, Mr. Oshiro basically caught up to us, and we would kind of allow him to see his own incompetence, I would say. We help him realize his shortcoming and let him kind of reflect from within. But it's still some way to go for Madeline. We are going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you enjoyed the series so far, please consider to subscribe. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.